Update on 90-gallon Planet Aquarium. Weekly water change. I normally, just by habit, do large water changes, even though the water doesn't necessarily need it. Lots to update on, and lots going on. The tank is ready for another dozen or two of new fish. My ammonia levels have completely at 0, and my nitrates have come back down to 0 parts per million. So my filters have adjusted to the addition of new fish. Let's see, on the left to right we have the ammonia is at 0. Next is pH, which is high, it's around 7 or so. NitrAtes is the third one, and then NitrAtes, and then this is phosphates, but it's already turned. Temperature 82.9. I did some pruning, some dead leaves, and replaced the filter floss and the Alkaline 110s. And there's another one underneath there. Exact same setup, can't see it right now. There's an intake. This piece right here is an intake insert, and it allows me to every week or 2 weeks change the filter floss. Normally I will pull it out and flip it and then put it back in, because the bottom tends to collect more detritus, more so than the top portion of it. And some new products. So here's a piece of the filter floss that I use, and I just cut it. I buy big sheets, really simple to do. The blue side actually slides in. As you can see, it slides in with the blue side. I can't really tell because I have my lights on, but you get the point on that. And then just to show you the benefit of how dirty they actually become. Here's an example. Bring it over in the light of how dirty and how beneficial. This would be mechanical filtration. So anyway, that's part of my normal routine. And then I've been using acid buffer, and evidently I was kind of aware of this, but too cheap to buy it. You're supposed to be using them both together, so I just recently bought some Alkaline buffer. Both products by Seachem, and these are meant for Planet aquariums, so I'm going to give those a try. And then bought a flexible cleaning tube brush for the Fluval 406, getting into that, as you can see on the edge. And this glass is still a little dirty. And then also those U-tube fittings for the Aquaclear 110s. That's about it. Did some trimming, pulled several Java ferns off of the mother plant, and plant one there, another one there, and then I probably need to move that one. Doesn't seem to be liking that area, but there's one back there, and then there's another one on this piece of driftwood. So all in all, things are going well. We'll start filling the tank back up and keep it moving forward. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and welcome new subscribers. Had a few new people sign on since my last video. And comments and feedback are always appreciated. And the new additions to the tank were these Bleeding Heart Tetras. Typically will grow larger than your average size tetras. They do not nibble on plants like these diamond tetras. I don't mind so much because they're nibbling on this, I believe it's Water Sprite, which grows like a weed. So I just trim that back. They're not nibbling on any other plants. At least I haven't seen any signs that they're nibbling on any of the other plants. Madagascar lace is doing well. The red locust plant is doing good. All in all, things are coming along. Added a third wave maker to give the whole river effect up front. And looking to add a dozen or so of the Cardinals tetras. Coming up, dozen or so of the Diamond Head Neon tetras. And I need to add 7 or so additional Bloodfin tetras. I have 2 now. And lastly, my black fins, you don't see them, they're in the back somewhere. One of them's not doing well, so more than likely one will die here soon. I've been medicating the tank. The food has medication in it, so we'll see if he lives. Maybe down to 1 of those, but we'll figure it out from there. Make it a great week. And part 2, new products. Forgot to mention, picked up some new items from Dr. Foster and Smith.com, including this black pad that they recently had on sale to protect the floors. Definitely get water on the floors, and that helps to not have to worry or use towels, old towels and things like that. So, as I mentioned, one of the tetras has the poofy eye thing, and ordered some medicine for the tank to go with. I also use these 2 for my quarantine tanks, along with coppermine. So those 3 are used in conjunction for my quarantine when I bring new fish in, and it's been working pretty well. I do kind of rush it when I try and quarantine them. Picked up this red net also, supposedly. It is, I think, 15 inches long. Long enough so you can get into a 24-inch tank pretty easily with it. And then before I feed food at night, which I'm either using the New Life Spectrum Terra A or just the regular. I always soak it in the garlic guard. I don't know, It's hit or miss. People say it's a waste of money, but the fish seem to react to it. I could probably get it cheaper, but it seems to work, so I just go with it. It's relatively cheap when you order it from a fish store, usually. And then we have the buffers that I'm using. Basically, it's a tablespoon of the acid buffer that I use, and then usually a tablespoon and a teaspoon of the alkaline buffer. So I'll give that a try and see how that does. Okay, enough with the new products. Just finished a major water change and did some trimming. Starting to get the wall that I'm looking for. Eventually there's some more plants in the back there that will grow straight up, and then I'll have kind of a wall of them. Let's see here. Moved these rocks around to create some more cave-like hiding places for the fish. Drastically trimmed back, I think it's the Water Sprite, I believe, or Wisteria. I'll have to double check my records to see which one I ordered. And let's see here, it looks like I'll have to better anchor down the ferns when I was filling the tank. They both came undone. There's one back there and there's one over there. So that's what's going on. Clean the AquaClear intake tubes. Usually I soak them. I grab a large Ziploc bag, throw in maybe half a cup of hydrogen peroxide or so, seal it up and shake it really good. Let it soak, shake it some more, cleans it right up. Then take a toothbrush and just kind of scrub the inside a little bit. Same thing, pretty much that's the way I clean all of the aquarium. Filtration helps get the algae and gunk off, I found. Works good for me. And what else? That's pretty much it. This is the fern that I'm pulling those plants off. The mother fern right there. There's another one. Usually I wait for it to get about 3 to 5 leaves on it before I pluck it off. And it comes right off. You just slowly peel it off, and it doesn't really damage the mother plant at all. You don't have to tear any of its leaves. And that's about it. .1's temperature. Both filters are running, and slowly but surely all the fish are coming out of their hiding spots. Appreciate you watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Feedback is always welcome. Any questions, feel free to place them below, or you're more than welcome to email me directly. And stay tuned. Got a lot of new stuff coming for Christmas for the tank, and then hopefully a controller to control everything and get rid of all the timers. And then I can move on potentially to my 120 and get that going, which I'm not sure if it's going to be a saltwater or freshwater, so we'll see. Really would like to do a saltwater tank, but still trying to figure that out and plan it. maybe I'll do a smaller saltwater tank and then another large freshwater. So let's see.